Good morning everyone, this is Tosh and I'm in Salem. I'm just going to give you a quick overview as to where I'm up to and what my character's been doing. And I'd really like you guys to leave some comments down the bottom to say whether or not you'd actually like to see a Let's Play of this. Or maybe not a Let's Play, because there is a lot of time in just walking around picking stuff up and that type of thing. But leave the comments, let me know what you like. Salem's a crafting MMO is the way they're actually promoting it, and as you can sort of see here, there's a whole heap of different things that you get to craft as you progress along. And also the fact of you get to build an area for yourself and set yourself up to be able to do different sorts of things. So I thought I'd just give you a quick overview as to where I'm at. So most of my, and I can't think what I'll call them, I'm going to call them stats for the minute, are at 10 with my yellow bar, which is sort of my stamina, at 11. And I'm sort of mainly doing this for Gamester and the people from his channel, just to show you what a real hoarder looks like. I've been making lots and lots of boxes and stuff, and I have tons and tons and tons of stuff ready to go for as I get further up. These are all the different things that you get from animals when you butcher them, and different products that you can make. This is my compost bin where I make my compost. Oh goody, I've got another earthworm python there. What we might do just while I'm here, because I know I've run out, is grab some earthworms and we'll head down to the fishing area. This is my little fishing clay pot, and we just pop them in there and let that soak. These are some of the things that I've been getting: crab meat, oysters, all sorts of nice stuff, of which I'm actually allergic to in real life, but that's okay. We'll also take that and go and fill that up with some water, because I've been making some dried some bark. So pop that back on there. And over here I've been storing the tannin that I've been getting from when I do the bark. So I've got 26 litres of tannin in there. And over here, these are the sort of the ones that I started with, but you can see the different types of sort of fish and stuff that you'll get when you're fishing. To be perfectly honest, food really isn't a problem in this game. I started out by grabbing every single thing that I could off the ground, and I really didn't need to worry. What I've done is, this tree in the middle here is a sycamore tree, I think, from memory. And every day or two that grows nuts on it, which are these ones here. Sorry, hickory, not sycamore. These are the hickory nuts that I get off that, which I then roast, and that gives me 2 for 1. So really I get about 12 hickory nuts a day, and depending on what I'm doing, that's generally enough. It probably won't be for later on, but at the moment it's fine. So up here is just bits and pieces: cobwebs, dried rattlesnakes. This is my sort of drying and rack area, so things that I put on the drying rack. I've got a couple of things here that'll probably be ready to go. Yep, some more dried bark. I'll pop them back over there, like so. The game itself is very, very good. The world is very large. It is an MMO, so somewhere around there are other people, and as we sort of wander about, occasionally you'll see other lean-tos and things from people that have already started the game and sort of stopped. One of the big issues with this game has been knowing what to do. And I must give Gamester a huge amount of credit for the amount of time that he's been taking, and walking into trees, the amount of time Gamester's been taking to put together tutorials for this. He really does put a lot of time and effort into it, and what you get out of it is really, really helpful. So there's somebody else's area where they've started. And that little piece of paper there indicates that that's still marked as their homestead, but I've been playing for a week or two now, and I've never seen anybody here. So I dare say that would change with the popularity increasing once a lot more people start to find Gamesters tutorials and work out how to actually play the game, because it really has been, as I said, from my point of view, a lifesaver, because you would be very much lost. I'll just kill this bunny while I think of it, because we like killing bunnies, because once we killed them we skin them and butcher them, and then I can put that skin back on my rack and dry it, and I also get some food. And the way Gamester for Life has actually been doing his tutorials is starting from scratch and just giving you the basics and the correct order in which to do things. The game is really, really in-depth. There is a huge amount of depth to the game. If I just bring up the skills, these are the skills up here that I already have. So you sort of look through those. I'm a little bit ahead in some areas for where Gamester's at, but that was purely because I was having trouble finding some stuff, which he's now provided me an answer for as well. And these are the skills that are available to me. So as you can see, there is a truckload of skills here, and the interesting part is that learning one skill will just open up a whole lot more. Like, I'm assuming that once I learn simple cooking, that's going to open up either some form of complex cooking or whatever, which will allow me to make even more meals. These things down the side here are your actual skills, and your level, for the want of a better term, is here. So you can see there, some of these I've got up to 28, 23, 21. Because if I go to see beekeeping here, you can see the red marks. I need to have 3,050 flora and fauna, so I've got to do a lot of work on that to get that up there. Herbs and sprouts, 2,200. Where are we? Herbs and sprouts. There, so that's only at 1,300. I've got to raise my level to 23 or 2,200 in that skill before I can even consider learning it. So there is a lot to it. This is probably all going to sound very confusing, but as I said, it's mainly for people to have a look at what I've been doing from Gamester's group of followers. So here's my little establishment. I've just put fences and stuff up around it, which I really don't know why I have, but they looked interesting and I thought I would play with them. So I have 5 fields up the back there ready to go. I haven't got the skill yet to be able to plant cotton, but that's the plan. Over here I have all my seeds and everything that I've managed to purchase. I have 100 cotton seeds, which I think will only do 2 fields, and 100 potato seeds, which I grabbed when I was in the marketplace because they were dirt cheap, or potato cheap. Down here I have, there's my caterpillary. This is where that's why, okay. My caterpillary in there, butterfly cage, so I have 2 different types of butterflies. You can only have 1 of each type in there. And I've got some more in the, actually I might have another one in there. Oh no, still a cocoon. So there's another monarch there that I can use for something else later on. I was actually lucky, and there was a place just to the south of me that had been disbanded, and the guy had a sign up there saying, you know, not playing anymore, take what you want. And he had a whole heap of charcoal, so I managed to grab that, which was good. He also had a whole heap of these boxes, which is how I started off with those. This is my settlement token, and you can see there the green outline is my settlement. Now I can extend that more at cost of silver, which you get by selling stuff at the market in Salem. Sorry, not Salem, it's another place. Let me find out what that's called. Providence, that's right. This is my kiln. So I'm just baking some bricks in there. I've got just some wood here ready to go to light it and start it and keep the kiln going. Bits and pieces around the place. Oops. I'm going to be able to get to that one from there. And then out this side, just sort of more area. Now you can see, if you look up in this mini map up here, you can see this brown sort of area here is another biome. And if I head off this way, I've got the orangey type biome, so the myrtle, maple leaf trees and that sort of stuff is over this way. I'm seriously thinking about learning how to swim so that I can actually head down, or sorry, up this way. Otherwise, at the moment, I've got to walk all the way around this little river here. I was a bit concerned about whether the fishing would work on just one tile, but it does seem to have done it, so that's the main thing. I've got a couple of boulders here. I've got a granite boulder and a normal stone boulder. I've got a couple of my sleighs for pulling stuff around. These are really, really helpful, particularly I have managed to find clay, but it's about a 10-minute walk to the west, and about a 20-minute walk back once I'm sort of loaded up. But yeah, it works. It works. That's how I managed to get get my pottery and stuff going. What else? That's probably about it. I mean, the game is, as I said, it is a crafting game. So it's about managing your skills. It's about managing your abilities. It's about building stuff up stage by stage, step by step. Yeah, you make a few mistakes along the way. You know, like with my fencing up the top here, I couldn't work out how to do the fencing, so I ended up putting 3 corner posts side by side, which were very expensive, before I realised that it's actually only costing me 1 branch to do each section. So things like that. But if you follow the Gamster's tutorials, so his channel is Gamester for Life with a 4. He will help you out tremendously, as he has helped me out. So that's about it. That's really all I wanted to show you, was just, you know, what a hoarder does and how they keep absolutely everything that they've ever picked up off the ground. So have a great day, folks, and I will see you next time. Leave a comment down the bottom if you would like to see some sort of series of Salem, and leave a like just to let me know that that you are interested in it. Okay, thanks for that, and see you next time.